Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here. I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right. Get on the ground.
No, don't.
Get on the ground.
Imagine this. You get pulled over in broad daylight, and for asking why, you get punched in the face by police. That's exactly what happened to 22-year-old William McNeil Jr. in Jacksonville.
Newly released video of a man being arrested during a traffic stop in Jacksonville, Florida in February has prompted an investigation into the use of force used by police during the stop. Now, in the video, you can see William McNeil Jr. being hit in the face and dragged to the ground by officers. In the arrest report, one of the officers said McNeil was pulled over for not having his headlights on in rainy weather.
Rainy weather? There's no rainy weather. The cameras even catch his patrol car's headlights off. That's not a legit reason to pull someone over. That's a bogus pretext.
That he was scared during that stop back in February. He said that he wanted to know why he was being pulled over. And you can hear him actually on video asking that very question. And that's why he wanted to wait for a supervisor before getting out of the vehicle. Well,
McNeil did exactly what anyone would do. Ask questions. Why'd you stop me? Call your supervisor. He doesn't curse, doesn't threaten, doesn't run. He locked his door, which, while technically legal, became a legal gray area once the officer gave a lawful order to exit the vehicle.
No, step out of the vehicle.
Legally, once the cop said step out, William McNeil was required to comply. Shutting the door was technically resisting, but here's the thing, that doesn't justify smashing the window and punching him in the face. Even if McNeil was wrong to close the door, there was zero reason to use that level of force. He was unarmed, non-violent, sitting still, and asking for a supervisor. You don't need a concussion to enforce a misdemeanor. They break his window, and then Officer Bowers punches him in the face multiple times while dragging him out with his hands up.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right. Get on the ground.
Don't touch it.
Get on the ground. Put your hands back.
According to his attorney and medical records, McNeil suffered real damage: a chipped tooth, a deep lip cut, 9 stitches, a concussion, and ongoing short-term memory loss. This wasn't a slap on the wrist. It was a violent, documented assault. After cuffing him, cops claim they find a knife under the seat, but the body cam doesn't show McNeil ever reaching for it. You can't punch someone, tear down their window, then go, "Oh well, we were lucky, there was a weapon under there." It's after the fact justification, and it doesn't hold up legally. Look, McNeil did shut his door after being ordered out of the vehicle. Under Florida law, that's technically resisting, but resisting without violence is a misdemeanor, not a green light for officers to turn aggressive. And Jesus Christ, asking for a supervisor isn't resisting. Under Florida law, you can't justify violence for non-violent lawful acts. The state attorney reviewed this and said, no criminal charges against the officers. One cop got relieved of authority, basically a corporate timeout. McNeil? He ended up with convictions for resisting without violence and driving on a suspended license, all while those original bogus charges quietly vanished. And this isn't over. The local news says more revelations are on the way. We'll likely see internal reviews, maybe policy changes, but make no mistake, the public needs to keep the pressure on. The cop should be immediately fired. Because if we just sit back and say nothing, next time it might not be a concussion. It might be a bullet. And I will update you with more information in a few days. Until then, be safe.